I just had this realization that if I'm not using dating apps and I'm not going out to clubs or bars, literally where do you meet someone?
Don't everybody believe in Google?
Exactly. This is why you were supposed to meet someone in high school or college.
Duh.
But you were a man-eater in high school and college. So look, suffer. Now it's time for you to just suffer.
All of you guys who have boyfriends or girlfriends, like, how did you meet them? Because my main social outing for most of my life is work. And then you go to work, you see the same people you work with every day. Not gonna date someone I work with. And then besides that, like, I'll go out with friends. But I don't want to meet someone online. I don't want to meet someone on a dating app. And, like, of course I'll get, like, you know, guys who message me on Instagram. But I feel like when someone messages you on Instagram, my first thought is always, well, how many other girls are you just messaging on Instagram?
Buy a dog, die alone. Because no man deserves to suffer you.
You couldn't die alone.
If you're in school, it's different. But if you're not in school, like, do people just come up to you? So, to all of you guys in relationships, are you real people?
It's unbelievable. Just dense. Just fucking. Just ridiculous. And she'll get away with it because you want to come on her face.
They're finding them in their social circles and they're finding them at work, like you said. You got to do what you got to do. It's a jungle out here. You got to get a man however you can get a man. You're a leftover woman. So all these rules of not wanting to date a guy who messaged you on IG or you don't want to meet a guy at work, you got to get over that. Because it's only going to get worse as you age.
I'm not apologizing to that old bitch. Absolutely not.
Call me daddy. But are we going anywhere but the movies? Can you afford my meals? Do you have a Costco membership? Are you paying off my student loan debt?
No, 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 and no.
I told you that bitch crazy.
I don't know if I'm working with anybody. Damn, I'm crazy. I need to probably do some self-work.
Your face looks like a cartoon. Nobody's doing all that. And yes, dudes are going to just tell you what they think you want to hear so they can get what they want. Nobody's going above and beyond for you. And this is why I always say this. Ladies, trick a man when men are still stupid. That's your best bet. I don't want you to trick a man. But I mean, from the female perspective, if you was trying to win, you need to trick a man when he's young and his brain isn't fully developed yet. Preferably before 25. Because the further a man matures past 25, the less likely he's going to be to put up with a woman's bullshit.
Hey, yo, you might have just made a fact just now. That's some real shit.
No man is gonna have all the qualities that I may want him to, but there are a couple of things that I'll simply not tolerate.
I have the world's longest nails, and I'm gonna attempt to wear them for an entire day.
Lying to me. I am out on the first lie. I do not tolerate lies.
Ma'am, you're a lie. Your face don't really look like that. Your nails not really that long. Your eyelashes aren't really that long. So please cut it out. Just stop. As soon as we meet you, there's 10 lies staring in our face.
All I keep seeing on my For You page is girl math, and I've actually got a few. Okay, number one is when you have, just say, let's say you've got £785 in your account, yeah? I feel like I've got £85 spare because I've got £700. So that £85 is just there for me to spend it. Number two, if I've booked a brunch months in advance, like a bottomless brunch, and I've already paid it, when I go to the bottomless brunch, it's free because I've already paid for it. So I paid for it all that time ago. Now that's free.
Man, sit your dumb ass down and sit your ass down.
The drinks are free. If I put a deposit on something, so like just say I'm going to get my nails done or my hair done, if I've got to put like a £15 deposit on there, when I actually go to the appointment and pay the rest of the money, it works out cheaper because I haven't had to pay the £15.
Okay.
I don't really care what she's talking about, but what do you think this woman looked like before all the work? How many nose jobs do you think she's received in her life?
More than 100, 1,000, a million, a trillion.
Do those lips look like natural human lips to you? How many pounds of makeup do you think she has on top of filters? Ma'am, are you even human at this point?
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Because I've already paid for it. So when I go and actually get the treatment done, it's a lot cheaper than it would have been. Also, you know, the normal one is cash. Cash is free. It's not real money. It's free. Also, the day before I get paid, whatever's left in my account before I get paid, it means I can go and spend it because that's basically free money. Because I get paid tomorrow, so I've just got all this spare money.
Let them genuinely talk. You'll see real fast like, oh my God, this bitch is dumb as hell.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And this is why women need men. All this strong, independent stuff, it's all a myth. It's all a facade. They're terrible with numbers. They're terrible with structure in their life. And a lot of them are impulsive. You can tell she's impulsive by that tattoo on her arm. That effed up looking tattoo on her arm.
Boy math is thinking that women are going to get offended when you put them on this imaginary rating scale, because they still think our value lies in what men think of us and what they put us on the attractive scale. The girls dress for the girls.
The girls that dress for the girls are the ones that are going to stay single. The girls who, act for the girls, talk for the girls, everything they do is for the girls. They're going to be single for the rest of their lives. Feminine women do things for men to make men happy. I know that's a huge sin in your world, in the effing world. You rather be ended by a house fire than please a man or do something specifically to please a man, I know.
You really think commenting something like this is going to upset me or hurt anybody? Especially not by like some loser on the internet, so...
That lady is angry.
He hurt your feelings because you took time out of your day to make this video. And you gave him the finger at the end. You're hurt. Just admit it, you're hurt. Why don't you use this comment to actually humble you? Some humility will really serve you. It really would.
Say what you want about the Taylor and Travis thing, but I think one of the most positive things that could potentially come from it is, other than, Taylor finding happiness, and I hope she's happy. Obviously, I'm living vicariously through this relationship.
Pathetic. Man, you are one pathetic loser.
But I think because so many people are so invested in it, and obviously straight men are invested in this relationship because of the NFL, because of Travis' involvement in it.
This is not true.
They're going to notice the way he's treating her, and he's treating her very well, and how a lot of women would hope to be treated.
You're stupid, like a lot of women are. You think because you see nice Instagram pictures and you read an interview of a woman saying nice things about a guy, that means he's treating her well. You have no idea what's going on in that relationship. And the only reason you have to live your dating life through Taylor Swift is because your real life sucks. And you're a complete train wreck and you can't keep a man around. Fellas, if a woman is this obsessed with any celebrity, just don't deal with her seriously. She's not mature enough for a real relationship.
By their companion, suitor, whatever, however, I know it's early in the relationship, but this is why we're all rooting for it so hard, because this is what we want. So start taking note.
Lady, you're scaring us.
Maybe if you actually worked on yourself, I mean, you look like you need therapy based on those crazy eyes, but maybe if you actually put this much effort in becoming a good woman based on what men want, you could actually have a real man and not worry about what celebrities are doing.
Y'all know what the I talk about when I say these things.
And yeah, Taylor Swift, I hope this one work out because, I mean, at this point...
Yikes. No, look at me. Look at me.
This is how many boyfriends Taylor Swift has had? Oh yeah, she's done. She's definitely hit the wall. She's 33. Yeah, I don't see her ever being in a lifelong relationship. At this point, it's just not gonna happen.
How rude! I've had sex with 35 guys. Okay?
Whew. Oh, Lord.
I hooked up with everybody. I crushed it in my 20s. I did. I put up solid numbers on the board. Like, it was hard for me to turn down all the men.
So Taylor Swift is basically the standard 304? Look, I'm not going to say that. It was just a question that I, posed. I'm not saying that, though, because, the tube would probably kick me off for saying something like that. But we could do the math, fellas.
Ho for sure.
Yeah, I remember that girl. She was a hoe. For show.
She should take some of those hundreds of millions and get some therapy and see why she done been ran through by so many guys and nothing has worked. Just a suggestion, Taylor. Keep doing your thing.
Yo, Taylor. I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.